All right, well, welcome back. We are doing a different kind of thrifting today.
So we've taken you along on lots of thrift adventures with us, and we have gotten like thrift haul galore. Now, when we do that, we've told you so if you haven't seen our thrifting video, click here.
And here, and here, and here, because there's lots of them.
Any of our thrifting videos. So, when we do that, we tend to clean out our closet, so then we can redonate, and that was a great idea. So Tiffany introduced me to a new thrift store this week.
Right, so I totally found this place called Uptown Cheapskate.
Yes.
So they do buy, sell, trade for their thrifting. So you can go in and you can give your stuff and they'll give you cash, which I think they said they give you like 25% of what the going rate of the clothes are. Or they give you store credit, which would be 35% of the going rate, and then you can just use it as a credit to their store. And they did have a lot of higher end clothes and shoes. Like you can find the Ariat, is that what they're called? The Ariat cowboy boots everywhere. Like they were like, I didn't see anything cheaper than $10 in the store. But everything looked brand spanking new.
Yes.
So like things were gorgeous. Like the shoes that I looked at and things like that, I was like, oh, okay. So maybe it's something that as we clean out our closets, maybe we take them to see if we can get some funds from this place so that we can
keep repurchasing.
Right, like sometimes you go and like maybe you want to celebrate an anniversary and I didn't find what I wanted to find at the 50-cent thrift store, but I don't want to go spend $80 on a new dress.
No.
That's a little bit dressier than I normally do, so let me go to this store and maybe I spend $12.
Right, and
you know?
So what I love is sometimes there's like special things that you kind of hold on to and you just don't want to just donate or give away, and because it's really nice or it's still brand new or whatever.
Right.
This
True.
gives us a different way of using those to kind of pay us back a little.
Right, like I have a lot of clothes that I have shrunk down from, and my husband made me keep a whole bunch of them because he wanted me to fit them to me, and I'm like, I'm not a tailor. I have some skills. Remember, I fake it when I sew. If you don't know about that, check out this video. But I totally fake it. So I was like, honey, I don't know if I can refit that skirt to me. I know you love it. So today I was like, what if I took it to that store and got a store donation so I can like pick something else that's really nice and be a little picky on it and wait for that. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm okay with that. So I was like, yes, for the win. I don't need to hang on to this skirt that's 3 sizes too big for me anymore, but it's gorgeous, and so I haven't given it to anybody either because I don't know what to do with it because I love it so much. So let me show you what skirt I'm talking about.
Yeah, show it off. Show us the skirt.
So I don't know, can you see that? It's got gold and white lace on it, and it's an A-line skirt, and it's the first pencil skirt that I had ever worn that looked good on me. Even my husband was like, that's a pencil skirt, because of like the way my body shape was. Pencil skirts weren't attractive on me, but the way the lace was and how it fit on me, it actually like worked really well. See how big that is?
I know, it's like, look how big it is on you now.
Anyway, so I haven't gotten rid of it because it's beautiful, and I wore it like every year for Christmas, so this year I really missed, or last year I really missed wearing it or whatever. So I'm going to take it to Uptown Cheapskate to see like what will they give me for this, because it is a really nice skirt, and it's a Liz Claiborne, so it's even like a name brand or whatever. So that's one of the things I'm taking. What are one of the things you're taking?
All right, so one of the things I'm interested in taking is several years back when like the like pink,
the mauve
pink came in as a neutral tone, so it's kind of everywhere. This is a little different. This is a little more khaki pink. I don't know. It's a little different. Anyways, I ended up with like 3 or 4 pink shirts that year. A sweater and like 2 long sleeves. Anyways, and this one, I was like, oh crap, I just have the exact same things. And so what happened is I just never ever wore it. It still has the tags. It's brand new from Target. So again, being a brand new shirt from Target, being the Target brand, showing the tags, this has never been worn, just been like waiting for something. But I mean, it's also like, it's an extra large. Okay, I'm not an extra large, so this isn't gonna fit me anyways, even if I was like, oh, I really love that now, because as I was collecting items, I looked at it and I was like, oh, I forgot about you. And then I was like, extra large. Well, that's not gonna work for me. So, which is great. So I don't feel really bad, but it is brand new. So maybe I can get something out of that.
Right, so we don't necessarily want to just donate that. So my next item is a pair of my Maurice's pants. So as I was shrinking down and wanting to buy and look nice still and things like that, so I've got a pair of Maurice's pants that I probably only wore twice because I bought them like what I thought was the end of summer, and we live in Texas, and summer doesn't end when you think it should end, so I only wore them a couple of times. So I was like, all right, brand new, like no wearing, no holes, no nothing. Maurice's extra long. No, that's why I love Maurice's pants. They have extra long.
They have options.
All right, so that's my next thing that I'm taking.
Okay, so something else that I have a couple shirts, and so Sears was going out of business.
Can we hold one for you so you can show them both?
If you want to see both, here, you can hold this one.
There you go.
Anyways, and so they have lots of pattern. I thought that would be really a fun thing, and I was like, oh, how cute they are. And when I put them up, they're just a little shorter on me than I liked, and they're a little busier than my husband likes, so...
We have pattern issues. Like, I think they look so cute on people, and then I put them on, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do it, but I love them on other people, so, like, I buy them too, like you do, and
I know,
I'm just like,
but I'm like, they're brand new still, they're not really ever worn, so I'm like, well, maybe I can get some money out of them.
Right?
So, you just don't know. I was like, I really like them.
Right?
Just not on me? I don't know.
I know, like, all the time, I'm like, that's so cute, and then I don't know. I don't know, it's my own, like, brain. It's not an issue with a shirt, it's
well, and then you have like the balance of your spouse. So knowing that my husband has preferences, then I'm fine not wearing it because I want him to like what I look like. So then I'm not gonna probably wear that.
Right. And then it's my beautiful Lane Bryant denim jacket that I loved so much.
Right? That you can like fit me in there with you.
Sorry.
Literally.
She offered. I love jean jackets, and they're so in right now, and it's like that dark, good coloring.
I don't love the color of this jacket.
I know, and it's perfect condition. So I'm like, all right, so that's gonna go, because then maybe I can find a new one there, because last time we went and looked, they had tons of jean jackets.
So many.
So I was like, well, maybe it's time to change it out and do a new jean jacket.
Trade it up.
Right, so those are 3 out of the giant bag that I'm taking over today, and oh, you've got one more.
I've got one more.
Sorry.
So this has to do with also styles that are coming back in fashion. So if you haven't seen our like 70s jumpsuits, don't forget to watch that. So this is corduroy. It's back, people. I had some in the 90s, and it's boot cut. My husband likes boot cut, so I was like, okay. So I tried it on, and it just kind of like starts slipping throughout the day. I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. Just, different brands fit a little differently. And then like corduroy, when you walk with it just rubs. And I was like, I just can't do it.
You could like hear it says like cricket leg.
So I can't, I'm just not keeping them, okay? If I find other corduroys that my husband loves, then I'll go for it. But these, I was like, somebody else is gonna love corduroy.
Right, because it's totally in right now again.
Everything's in, so my corduroy should be in for somebody else.
Right, so we do have a few other things, but we're gonna head out to the store and we're gonna give these things in, and then we'll let you know what the money would have been and what the trade-in is gonna be. I'm 100% sure that I'm doing just trade-in because I want to build up a little supply so I can go more shopping, because, I gotta support that habit of mine.
Hey, it's nice to have something that lets you keep doing it without you having to spend more money on it.
I know.
So, hey, we appreciate them having these options for us.
True story. All right, well, let's go hit the stores. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. We're back.
I know.
We have answers to our questions.
Right?
And new questions.
So true. I'm like, it was so exciting to go in and figure out what we are doing and not know what we're doing still, right? Because your first time you do something, you're still not a pro at it. So
no. So we'll have to try a few more times to get to be pro level here.
Right? So I took in my big, huge bag, which had like 10 items. I showed you like 4 of them.
Right.
So they only took 2 of my items. So one was a denim jacket that I showed you guys, and then one was this really weird orangey red spaghetti strap like peasant type dress that was not flattering on me at all. So I didn't even bother to show it to you guys because it was not cute.
Yeah.
However, that's what they took back, which is good because I would never wear that again.
Right.
So for those 2 items, I got like $8.35 or something odd like that. So I was like, okay, well that's not bad because that orange dress I never would have worn, the denim jacket, but I was still like, okay, so the rest of my stuff, and they willingly gave it back to us. They didn't keep anything that they weren't willing to pay for. They did tell us that like wear and tear, like one of my jeans had stuff at the bottom, so I won't bring those back, but like my Maurice's jeans still looked really good, but so it was still like, why did you choose some and not others? So still questions. So Charlotte, how did you pan out?
So I brought in 5 things, and they only took 2 of mine also, so I thought that was interesting.
Right, is 2 the limit for them so that
I
they
don't know.
don't...
This is why we're not pros yet.
Right.
So they took the brand new Target shirt with the pink, the long sleeves, and then they also took one of my Sears with the funky patterns.
Only one.
But not the other. So I still have the blue, but they took the white. They're all both kind of paisley-ish. And so the reason was the wear, that I was like, all right. And then the other reason was it wasn't the styles we're looking for right now. So I was like, I'm not sure what that means, because if you walk that store, you'll find 60s and 70s and all sorts of
oh my gosh,
fashion
90s and
everything. So I'm
everything.
like, all right, maybe they're just really selective and they only want to take a couple of things to keep our store credit pretty low too. So I did get just over $6 in store credit. I was like, well, that's, hey, you took 2 things, I get $6. I'm not going to complain.
Well, and I felt like if that was the reason, because I understand they don't want to be like, and here's your $80 to get free in our store.
Right.
So I get that, but at least they gave me back the rest of my stuff so I can try again later with some of my items. So I was at least impressed with that they weren't like, no, but we're going to keep it all.
Right. Oh, thanks for your stuff. I'm like, no.
Right, so I was impressed with that. So we did wander the store because you had 2 options. You can stay in the store and wait in line because there's a couple people in front of us.
Yeah.
Or you can leave and they would call you and you had to come back by the end of the day.
Yeah, so that's nice. You just need to know what works for your day schedule. So you didn't have to wait the whole time if you didn't need to, but then you need to come back that day still to get your credit.
Right, so we decided to wait because we want to get familiar with the store and the layout and all the different things that they did. So we waited and walked around, and it was really funny because halfway through, this lady comes up to like ask if we need help and to be like, hey, do you know of any of the sales?
And we're like, whoa, what are sales? Tell us.
We like sales. So, and they had multiples.
Yeah, so the standard, I think, sale is there's a stamp, it's a green stamp on the tag, and that means that item is 25% off of that price. So that every time that Tiffany's gone or I've been there, that's been the standard sale. Anyway, so that's easy to see. It's totally easy to figure that out.
Yep. So then the next one was anything that was new in the store. Yes. So the actual tag would say new on it.
They have brand new things. Mm-hmm. So that's nice to know too. And those items were
40% off for anything that was brand new into the store. So that was kind of exciting too. So we're like, oh, maybe we need to go relook at a few things that we saw that were a little bit more costly, but maybe they were new.
Right.
So, and they ended up being new. So that was kind of exciting to see what they come in was new.
And if you really loved it, it's still a pretty good price once you took 40% off of new. So it's like, okay, if I really loved something, I might have bought it.
Right. So, and then the fun one was anything that sparkled was like 35% off.
No, 40.
40%
it
off.
matched the new.
Yeah, anything that sparkled. We're like, what? Any jewelry that sparkled?
Watches,
anything.
jacket,
Purses.
shoes, anything.
Anything that had sparkles. I was like, okay, so then we rewalked the whole store.
Like, I'm looking for sparkly things now.
Right, to be like, what sparkles in this store? So, and last time I went, it was any dresses, including maxi dresses, was the 35% off. And then 40% off. And then there was another one where it was like all long sleeve shirts.
Right.
So, men or women. So
I don't know.
they have weird ones. I was like, who makes up sparkles? That's so
I think
cute.
it's awesome. I know, I'm like, what if they do a furry one? You know, like sweaters that are furry? I was like, oh, how fun would that be? And every day, because we were there yesterday and we came back today, so that's like every day you have the really unique sale. So I was like, okay, I like that.
I know there's so many soft fuzzy sweaters that I was like, oh, we can make boot cuffs out of that. And if you don't know what we're talking about, check out this link right there. But I was like, but I don't know if I really want to cut that because I just wanted to wear it too.
Right.
So many cute
And by the
things
time
there.
you spend that much money on it, it's like, is it worth cutting it up? So we're gonna save that for the 50-cent day.
Right.
But
the good thing about knowing how picky they were and what they did select for us was knowing that because it's a thrift store, but I'm still spending $5 on something, I know that it's gone through this quality check of that it doesn't look worn, that it's in style, that it's not misshapen, that it looks good. So that was nice too, to be like, okay, you were really anal about what you took from me and didn't give me a lot of money for me to like splurge and buy half your store.
Right.
But that also means that you take really good products. So I have like this love-hate relationship with what's going on here. And I think in the end I'm going to love it more and more.
Yes. And the more we do it, I think the more we'll get used to what exactly, like, is it always they just take 2 items, they give us a little bit of something so we feel like we can totally spend it in the store. I mean, if I had taken the cash, I would have gotten $5. So I didn't make a ton of money by keeping it in the store. But I mean, if it's still free to me,
right.
so I can't complain.
Right, and we didn't have to spend it all in one day. They will let you
accumulate
it, and they add it onto your account that you have with your phone number. So we didn't have to buy anything that day. We could go home and come back in 2 weeks and donate some more and slowly build up what we're doing. So that was an option too. But we found some really cute things, so we just had to just spend it that day.
Yes.
Because why not?
I was so excited.
I know. So one of the fun things that I've been most impressed with them is like their shoes there.
Yes.
They got the cutest shoes. And they look brand new.
Yes.
So
and some of them are brand new.
Yes. And they'll even tell you like where they came from. Like there's a Nordstrom like cute boot there that was like $40. It was a men's shoe. And I was like, $40. We just went to Nordstrom's and looked at shoes like that for $90 and $80.
Yes.
And that's the Nordstrom's rack.
Right, so discount.
Right, so I was like, okay, so I'm going to show you
Show the shoes.
Okay, so like, they may just look like a simple boot, right? But there's like an awesome zipper down the back. If I can be intelligent enough and unzip this. It's easier to do when it's on your foot. There we go. So, unzip it, and it's meant to like fold down. It's got soft fluffies inside, and it's got snaps. So the fold will stay down. So it's actually designed to give you that cute cuff at the top of your boot.
That's so cute.
And it'll fold down even more. So you can have 3 different heights with this boot. It is adorable, and I love the like grayish color on it. And I was like, oh, how do I not buy it? They were like $14.
Yeah, such a good price.
And they look brand new. Like there's hardly any wear whatsoever on the bottom of this shoe. It's not like worn down like somebody would like, you know, how you wear in the inside of your sole or whatever. I love them. I love them.
Okay, so my fun thing that I found, I found lots of things to try, but I had to change my outfit to do this for you because it goes over this. So this is one of our cute little like black dress that we like to layer things over. And so I was like, okay, I found something there. So when they said sparkles, we totally went on a hunt for things that sparkled. And so when we tried things on, I definitely had some funny things to try on. And this particular item didn't necessarily look super exciting when we like picked it up. It's just simple. It's not super exciting that way, but when you like put it on,
I know. I was like, well, sparkles, and it's a good price range. Let's try it on.
Exactly. That's how it goes sometimes.
Looks so good over the black dress.
I know. I'm so excited.
It's the first time she put it on over the black dress.
I know. So this is our first modeling of the sparkly. So I'm like, ooh, New Year's or something, just a little bit fun and dressy, but not too like actual dressy, just a little bit dressy.
And not like crazy glitter or sparkle either, that you feel like you're trying to be a teeny bopper.
Yes, and so it's still like sophisticated, I think. And if I just have a little bit different necklace, a little more attention up here, I don't know. I'm really excited to keep trying this and see what my husband thinks of it. And the price was, so that made this made this overdress thing 40% off. And so with my $6, I was able to get this for free because it was about $5. So I was like, yeah, I still have a little bit of change on my store account.
I know. So
here's my cute dress.
It's so cute. So after we hit and we were looking for those things, I bought more than just shoes.
Shh. Right, don't tell her.
All right, I'm going to take off my shirt.
Well, don't mind her stripping first.
Right, so I'm going to show you what I did buy because it's so cute and it laid so nicely and it's so soft. And it matches the purple pants I'm wearing today, which is sometimes oddly really hard to find clothes that go with my purple pants. One thing I notice is these stores their clothes don't smell like other thrift stores.
Right, that's true. Just tuck your little strappies on.
Right. Alright, so my little like lightweight purple and black sweater I've got going on here. I know, and it like still is like fitting, but not like skin tight with the second layer on me, so I don't feel too subconscious about, you know, imperfections that are never leaving our lives because we're women.
Because we're people and we're not perfect.
I know, I'm like, I can see you shimmer in the camera. It looks so good. All right, so I'm thinking that we're gonna have to like keep playing with this store.
Yes, and you know what? Maybe there's something like this near you. So Uptown Cheapskate, super neat idea. I like finding something a little nicer when I'm thrifting and being really selective and not feeling like I have to buy it all because it's such a great price. So I think we had a really great day, and we're gonna keep learning more about it and see if we have any other tips or fun clothes that we find there to share with you, or shoes.
Right? So let us know what's in your area, like and subscribe.